I couldn't find a lot of resources on the subject, so I thought it would be cool to create a tutorial on it. So basically, first of all, I tried to make it work with the particle system, but doing so by changing stuff in the offset thing under the animation tab. It basically changes the changing any of the parameters here basically changes the it changes all the current active particles on screen and not just the ones that is currently spawned, so it couldn't work like this. I tried looking for pre-made shaders because I'm not familiar with the shader language, but I couldn't find any. So basically, I asked in the community for help, and one of them suggested that I create a spawner of sorts. I like a handmade particle effect of sorts. So the way I did this was basically we create a new scene. We create the particle itself, so it's gonna be sprite 2D, and I assign the texture of the sprite 2D the sprite sheet of my player character. It is 3 horizontal and 9 vertical. And I also assign a timer node for it, which we will get into what it does later. And then I will save it. Let's go with particles. I'm gonna call it after image particle, and I'm gonna assign a script to it. So in the script of the particle itself, we are going to basically animate it via code. I am also going to put this here just in case. So the first thing I want to do is to actually, for this after image particle, I want to assign the current frame for it. Assign, like here it's currently frame 0. I want it to animate with the player so that each frame is the same as the player's current frame. So we go to project settings. I already have a script that contains all of my global variables, and I'm going to excuse my very messy code. I'm going to add 2 variables. Those are going to be for player current, no wait, player sprite current frame, and it's gonna be an integer. And the other variable is gonna be for player sprite flip h. It's gonna be a bool. And now I've set the 2 global variables I'm gonna need, and I can now go to my player script. Again, excuse my very messy long code. And on the process, under the process function, I'm going to equate game manager, which is my global script, dot player sprite current frame is gonna equal to sprite 2D, which is my player sprite sprite sheet, dot frame. And I'm gonna do the same thing with horizontal, flip horizontal, which is player sprite flip h is going to equal to sprite to the dot flip h. And we save. then I go back to the particle script and I do the same here under the ready function, because I wanted to copy just to copy the frame as it spawned and not continuously like change frames. So I'm gonna put it under the ready function, and we're gonna go frame equals game manager dot player sprite current frame, and same thing for flip h dot player sprite dot flip h. And so now we assign its current frame and its flip horizontal. Now to get to actually animating the particle itself, I'm going to create a tween. So get tree dot create not timer, create tween. Thank you. We're gonna make a for tween, and then it's gonna be this dot byte node self, and then we're going to create the tween, which is tween dot where is it? Tween property, yes. The object we're tweening is self. The property is modulate, so it fades out. Modulate color, it's gonna be RGB, and then alpha is gonna be 0, so it's fully transparent, so it's like not visible. And the duration is gonna be let's say 1 second. After that, after it fades out, we gotta make sure it's make sure it's on auto sort. We're gonna go to the timer node, and on this node, gonna go to signals, timeout, on timer timeout, Q free. So after it finishes fading, it is freed, which means it deletes itself. I'm just gonna make this timer. Yeah, timer dot time wait time. So when I change the value in here, it also affects the tween. Basically, to think of it as a lifetime of sorts. You can also replace timer here with lifetime. So when I, just to recenter it so we can see better, when I start the new scene, oh wait, I have no instance. Okay. So that did not work. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Let's just leave it as one then. It fine. As we could see here, it fades out when it's spawned, and it deletes itself when its timer is done. Well, so now we have the particle itself. We can now work on the spawner. I'm going to make a new 2D scene. and I'm gonna call it after image spawner. I am going to also assign it a timer, and in the new spawner we're gonna assign it a script, and we after image particle, and in the script we are going to need a call for the particle itself. Mm. Process. Actually, no, we don't. We don't need a function process. We're gonna need to then. The timer itself is gonna be on auto start, and we are going to create a signal, new signal for it, on timer timeout. And because it's automatically starts, so it does stuff automatically. I'm sorry, 0.01, so it's fast enough. On timer timeout, on timer timeout we want to spawn the particle itself. So we go get tree. Oh, sorry. What was it again? Yeah, right. For after image effect equals after image particle dot instantiate. There is probably a better way to do this. I'm not sure. I'm still new to this stuff. Then we go get tree. No, not get tree. It's what is it? Add no. It's get parent dot add child, which is going to be our new variable after image effect, and we are going to set its position dot position equals position, which is the actual spawner's position. And yeah, so if we were to get the spawner by like somewhere in the middle here, also to like make stuff visible, let's like add some movement to it. So position dot y equal plus equals let's say 1. So it's a little visible for us with some movement. Here it continuously spawns it now. So yeah, our spawner now works. And we do not need this type of movement anymore, since I only used it there to display that it is consistently spawning and stuff. So now we have the spawner, and we have the particle itself. We can now go to the player, and after image spawner we add it to the player node, and yeah, then we can try to test it. And we are now facing a problem. It is like it's not really that visible if the bitrate, maybe the bitrate is a little low, but basically it spawns the particle, but it doesn't like leave a trail behind. It consistently follows the player. So a roundabout solution I thought of for this problem was to reparent the particle itself to another node that is static on the scene instead of the player. So I thought of reparenting it to, for example, the time map, since is a static node of sorts. Or no, wait, it doesn't belong to a group. Maybe yeah, maybe the borders are on the bullet eraser border. We can work. So what I did was create a new variable, new parent. We're gonna equate it to get tree dot get first node in group bullet eraser, since it is a static node in the level, which works for the game I'm working on. I'm not sure how it works for your game as a viewer. And we are going to reparent to new parent. That's all under the process function. So now if I were to go back and go back and try again, play this again. It leaves a trail behind, and it works. It flips horizontally with the player. It copies the is a frame that is currently active when it spawns. It leaves a trail behind and stuff. It's also, you can also like manipulate or tweak some values, like lifetime and stuff. Yeah, that's it. Thanks again to members of the Godot community for helping me figure this out. And yeah, that's it. This current project I'm working on, I still don't have a name for it, but hopefully I will when I release it, and hopefully I will release it in like the end of the month or something. But yeah, that's the video, that's the tutorial. Go finish your game and stuff. Thank you for watching.